6 months. It doesn't really sound like a long time, does it? It just seems to pass in the blink of an eye. But what if I told you that within that small window of time lies the power to completely reshape your entire reality? Today, we're going to explore a blueprint for how to do exactly that.
So let's just start with a really important question. I want you to take a moment and really think about this. If absolutely nothing changes, what does your life actually look like 180 days from now? Same routine, same worries, same results? Just let that sink in for a minute.
And you know, this right here shows us a fundamental mistake we all make. We think we can change everything in a single day, and then we get discouraged when it doesn't happen. And we completely miss the incredible power of 6 months of steady effort. It's the forgotten sweet spot for real, lasting change. Okay, let's dive into our first section. The main idea here is something we can call realistic urgency. You see, 6 months is long enough to actually build something meaningful. But it's also short enough that you can't really afford to put things off. It's the perfect blend of time and pressure. Now this is powerful. It completely changes how we think about doing nothing. Every single day that you decide not to change, you are actively choosing to stay where you are. Doing nothing isn't passive. It's a decision that's shaping your future right now. All right, let's move on to our second section, which is all about the first pillar of transformation, your inner world. Look, before anything can change on the outside, the real work has to start inside your own head. It's all about setting the direction of your mind before you even take a single step. And the number one absolute first principle is clarity. It's simple, really. You just can't hit a target that you can't see. If your goals are fuzzy, your results will be fuzzy. But when you know, with sharp, crystal clear precision, what you want to achieve, well, the world has a funny way of clearing a path for.
This shows the difference perfectly. On one side, I want to be happier. That's a nice wish, isn't it? But on the other side, you've got a plan. It's specific. You can measure it. One is a daydream, the other is a destination on a map. You see the power in that?
This is all about your personal philosophy. Life is always going to throw winds of change and challenge at you. That's just a guarantee. But it's your reaction, your mindset, the way you set your sail that actually determines where you end up. It's not about what happens to you, it's about what you do about it. When it all comes down to it, you get what you're willing to accept from yourself. If you tolerate mediocrity, that's what your life will be filled with. But the moment you decide to raise your standards for your health, your work, your relationships, your life has no choice but to rise up to meet them. Okay, time for our third section. This is where we build the engine. We've set our inner compass, right? Now it's time to create that unstoppable forward momentum through small, consistent, daily action. And it all starts with just this one little number, 1%. Don't even think about huge, life-altering changes. Just focus on getting 1% better every single day for the next 6 months. Because that 1%, it compounds. It builds on itself day after day. This is the incredible magic of small improvements. Success isn't one giant leap. It's 1,000 tiny, consistent steps. It's about doing the things that are easy to do, but are also very easy not to do. Here's a perfect, real-world example. Reading 10 pages a day? It sounds like nothing, doesn't it? Almost trivial. But look at what happens after 6 months of doing that one small thing. You've read 1,800 pages. You've absorbed the wisdom of 6 or 7 entire books. Now just imagine applying that same idea to your health or learning a new skill. So, we've set the compass in our mind and we've built the engine of daily habits. For our fourth section, we're going to talk about the final piece, shaping the world around you so that it helps you grow instead of holding you back. This might be one of the most important truths you'll ever hear about personal growth. I want you to take a hard, honest look at who you give your time to. Do they lift you up or do they drain your energy? Over these next 6 months, you have to consciously choose your circle. And you have to invest in the single most important asset you will ever own, yourself. Your personal growth is the absolute ceiling on your success. As the saying goes, formal education will make you a living, but self-education can make you a fortune. You have to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
And as you're shaping your world, shape your ambitions too. Don't set goals based on what you think is possible right now. Set them based on what you truly, deeply want. Aim so high that it feels a little scary, a little daunting. And then, break that scary goal down into those tiny 1% daily actions we talked about.
And so, here we are at the end. We've talked about your mindset, your actions, and your environment. But now, all of that comes back to you and to a choice that you're facing in this very moment.
This is a fact. It's unavoidable. The clock is ticking. Those 180 days are going to go by whether you take action or not.
And when that time is up, you will have arrived at a destination. That is also a certainty. There's no escaping it.
So the only question that really matters is this one. Will that destination be a place you designed on purpose, or will it be a place you just drifted to by chance? This is the final core truth of it all. Just hoping for a better life, well, it changes nothing. It's intentional, deliberate change, the kind we've laid out here, that actually creates a better reality. Will you tell a story of action and progress and becoming who you were meant to be? Or will it be a story of staying the same, of regret? The pen is in your hand. You are the one who gets to write this next chapter.
Not tomorrow, not next Monday. Now! If this explainer has given you a valuable new perspective, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into powerful ideas.